Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Control. In the previous episode, we became the director of the FBC, which is the Federal Bureau of Control. And we've proven that with some sort of like thing, possibly our brother, something in our mind, we're able to like do stuff that no one else is able to do. Like remove the hiss from people's mind, or at least remove the hiss from the control points. Okay.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Yeah. So what we were trying to do there is we're trying to see if our power...
Jesse, over here.
Oh.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
We were trying to see if our power could cleanse them.
It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Yeah. We're now working with one of the other FBC members.
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
Yeah.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Right,
I
Dr.
think
Darling.
He knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience.
Yeah, Trench is the former director.
Destroy the hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's
All right.
my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, so I might have to kill him.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this.
Is that the
I
telephone
wanna be
there?
a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Yeah, finally found the bureau, and as soon as she arrived, there was already an outbreak, essentially. I love the idea that these AWEs, the Altered World events that create these OOPs, objects of power. I like that the objects of power can manifest as like pretty much anything, but seemingly they're sort of formed from the minds of
I know
people.
this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know.
Unknown
there are
caller.
no stupid questions.
Alright.
The door to the constable.
Oh,
The hotline should be in the communications department.
right. Origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay. The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house.
Building we're in.
What is it?
This building,
The OOP.
the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place.
Yeah.
You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
Maybe it's not itself an OOP, but
Been to New
it's like a
York
portal.
few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest
Place
house
of
doesn't like
power.
attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Yeah. Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
I get it.
Got it. Thanks.
She spoke very quickly, and I think you're supposed to be confused by what she said, but it all made sense to me. So there are altered items, which are like items that have been affected by the other world. I've already forgotten what the world, what she refers to it as, which are like volatile and will just do shit. They don't say what, or they don't know what necessarily, but it can't be made to work in a specific way. But objects of power are altered items that are able to be manipulated specifically by humans, by the Control Bureau. So for instance, this phone is made to connect to the board, who are the like a weird, like, board of trustees, if you will, of the Federal Bureau of Control, but from the other side, from the other world.
So HRA stop you
Yeah.
from becoming Hiss.
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he...
Yeah, he knew something before everyone else.
Thanks,
All right.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yep. So, we need to go through those doors outside this room. But first, what do we got here? We've got ammo refund. It's a weapon mod. Oh, we can already add weapon mods. We got ammo refund. Ammo refund chance on hit. Exclusive to spin, shatter, grip. I don't know what that means. Weapon armor damage. Damage against enemy armor. Oh, increased armor damage. Oh, we don't have shatter. Whatever that is. Recycle, or we'll do damage against armor, because there's already been some armored enemies. Oh, we also got Hidden Trend, which is another object type, material type. Yeah, we're currently on this mission, Unknown Caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the Hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope they can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. And we've got another document. Portrait of Director Zachariah Trench. Oh. Oh, it looks a little different because it's painted, that's why. Oh, is this another one? Hiss Agent. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Or they are cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution. When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. So, research is ongoing. Yeah. Yeah. Weird. But cool. Yeah, while we're around these guys, we can't pull our gun out. Which is fair. I'm okay with that. But yeah, something that I can go back to this. What does this do? Oh wait, outfits. Got just my regular civilian outfit, but fast travel. This is where I need to go. I only have the central executive, but this is the map. Huh. Exit. See, you can teleport between control points by the looks of it. Neat. It looks like a relatively open space. Sector elevator. Wait, we'll just check see if we have a map. See if we can access a map. Just like anywhere. Map is tab. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, I like that. I like being able to move when I'm in the map. That's nice. Yeah, here's, oh, and our, like, the thing that's in our head.
There it is again.
I'm not gonna do that.
Message.
What's that? What do we got? Undefined Reading. Okay. We changed some things to better suit my preferred control scheme. Okay. I just got the achievement. Welcome to the oldest house. Did I get it for shooting the... There we go, that's better. Yeah, so Tomasi is the one who, she said, like, they refuse to wear their HRA. Like frickin' people in COVID not wearing their fucking masks. When a doctor tells you out of the blue, in this kind of location tells you out of the blue, wear these, just wear them, please wear them. You do that. Oh, control it. C is still crouch, which is unfortunate. I think they already know I'm here. Damn it. I thought there was a third somewhere. I gotta remember, I switched it to E, and now press E for these things. House memory. Travel costs. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, Inn and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. All this shit, all this money. Minibar with a star, The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Wow. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. I was gonna say, I got an item from the box, but it was just like one of those mini things like unidentified reading. Or undefined reading, sorry. There's a dead man on the floor. Lots of dead people on the floor. We've got undefined reading again. I don't know if I'm doing something bad by doing that, but I prefer not to have the constant chattering. Oh dear. Oopsies. Research. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonant field is a physical impediment. Oh, this is what yeah, this is... We've just seen... Must have seen a character with a shield. It's difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered by lowering them. Discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonant sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonant fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from those sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonant qualify as conscious being? Does the definition make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching or planning? Yeah. Oh. I keep wanting to press F again. Please be aware, this is unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations at the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Alright, well... Oh, there they are. Oh, nice. I'm being rewarded for exploring the background areas. Health recovery. Oh, personal mod. Oh, I didn't notice this. Per element pickup. There was a 20% and a 21%. I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of that stuff. I do like being able to affect the environment, but also I love that the gun has got infinite ammo. I really appreciate that. Case files, Havana summary. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, enduring the majority of diplomatic staff sanctioned there. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed, the scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff was transported to the continental US. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. Oh. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. Okay. Oh dear. Oh. I got really hurt from that. Did I leave a thing on the map? Oopsies. I forget that you can fully move around while you're in the map. So the cafeteria shelter has a thing in it that I can't interact with. It nearly freaking killed me. Thankfully I got all my health back. Dead letters. Just real quick. I keep getting achievements to do with document progress. This is Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be its body, its heart, and its mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Well then. All the chatter in my ears. Is this another, like, control point? It looks like a control point up there. Something's happening. Undefined reading. Oh god. Shit. I wasted a little bit too much. Oh god. This is cool. I actually really like this. I really want to switch crouch to control. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letter Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered from the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Oopsies. Yeah. So yeah, this is like a almost like just a background radiation kind of department. Shadow projectile choke. Yeah, exclusive to Shatter. I thought that'd be the case. I am like in the dark. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, or Governor. I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish, it sings when you hit a button. but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. Upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Well then. Alright, I think we've examined this space to its fullest. Let's get up the top. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I knew there was another one. Yeah. And now we can use the power of, I think it's our brother, but I can't be sure. Before we do that though, let's have a look around. It's floppy disk something.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. And it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So it's got launch codes on it. But it's being that you can use it to launch more than just codes. Sorry, more than just nukes. You can get it to launch inanimate objects. That's interesting, that's funny. I like that, that's funny. Let's cleanse this control point. Yeah, somehow I use the like force in my head to like fix things. And it stabilizes the building. Yeah. Navigate through the communications department. Ritualistic thinking. Cleanse control points to gain access to fast travel sites throughout the oldest house, yeah. I feel bad, like, popping those people, but I hate their chatter. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Getting rid of speakers and shit. Anything that makes the noise that the hiss can, like, propagate. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Club... the Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner of the table of the cafeteria at 5 PM on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. So that's almost like a... That wasn't intended to be like an actual letter that comes through here. Alright, the floppy disk one I already saw. It was supposed to be... They just called themselves a Bureau Book Bunch. Oh god.
Confidential and children both start with C. The director's a to the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Whoa, wait a second. I'm getting weird parallels with this game's story and those puppets. Whoa. Because I'm looking for my brother, or more accurately, I'm looking for what happened to my brother. Because he was supposedly taken by the Bureau back when we were kids. But now I'm like, I wonder if that's even true. Oh, they're up there. That was a story of the girl is gonna help Topher, the guy character, find his mum. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, are being contracted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Well then. That's weird. That's weird. That's real weird. I guess we're going this way to get through to the middle area. Alright, let's go.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Ugh. I hate doing it. I feel bad doing it, but I hate the noise. So I'll probably continue to do it. I wonder if there's multiple endings. Oh, these are the barriers. Yep. These are the barriers formed by the hiss. And to get rid of it, you either need to clear out all the enemies or clear out the things causing the resonances. I'm assuming that's like the speakers and stuff around the world. House memory. Book Club Samson. I hate it when it doesn't like automatically jump to. Actually, I should set it to unread. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Samson. So I don't usually read a lot of science fiction, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. Wow. Kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Death isn't always purposeful. I suddenly thought, wait, I think I can use those, can't I? Yeah. I don't know exactly what they do. This guy was alive just a second ago. He got like knocked out.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Reach the object of power to cleanse it. Okay. Okay, wait a second. I want to change control to... I want to change crouch to control. We'll see how useful evade is. I might just end up using this key for it. The mouse key thing. Damn it, I'm gonna have to sprint past, I think. Yeah, that's right. Do I have access to this yet? I still don't have a clearance level of 1. I'm the director. Apparently I don't have clearance. Alright. Okay. We're getting close. How do I... Yeah, it's the object that we saw in the video before. The floppy disk, nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. I had a feeling, I actually thought that was going to be the case. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here.
Yeah.
The pyramids in Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah. Alright, oh. Okay, X, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna need to change these controls. Wait, is it, can I also use, let's have a look at these, let's have a look at these controls. So X is currently launch, which I'm assuming is entirely, oh, middle mouse. I'm gonna change this to that one. Change shield to that for now. I'd rather have it on that button. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use the mouse buttons for it. Yeah, because when you gain an object of power, you essentially gain its ability. I still have the gun, but I have 2 objects of power now. Line the Q thingamajig. The whole slot to advance / score. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I like it being on the mouse. That feels right, being on the mouse. I'm assuming, oh. I like the way this works. It's very powerful. Oh god. This noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop / mute them, director. Huh. Interesting. So, the astral plane doesn't like the hiss either. The hiss is something else. Something beyond the astral plane, or perhaps not even from the astral plane. Floppy disk is now bound / delivered. Paranatural powerhouse, yeah. The hiss / antagonist is seeking our
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
launcher,
Just like
particularly
you
if it
wanted.
against
Right
shields.
this way.
Right, so yeah. I got an upgrade that makes the shield, that makes my gun better at dealing with shields. Can I get through this door? No. Okay, let's go over this way then. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like the rewarding of like multiple attack types. Yeah, I like it when a game like kind of rewards you for using multiple kinds of attack. So you use this to deal with their shields, and then you can just shoot them down. Oh. Okay, I think I killed them. Oh. That was so... I got so close to literal death. Oh. I kind of blew myself up. I liked my preemptive strike. Throwing some... Oh. When I gain the ability to fly, I'm gonna be real happy. Oh wait, I keep forgetting it's not escape, it's tab. Okay, we're close.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Mailroom. Right, yes. Well, we're approaching the end of the episode. We're approaching the end of the episode because I'm a little bit out of time. Oh god. I think you can, as long as you've got a bar, you can like pick stuff up. But as soon as you throw that thing that you picked up, you have a 0 bar, you can't immediately pick something up afterwards. And you probably can't pick something up until you fully recharge your bar again. But it's pretty lenient. It's pretty... Oh. It's pretty lenient, all things considered. I'm just getting rid of the speakers. I'm gonna stop getting rid of the floating people. Because I just feel bad about it. Okay, it's oh, personal mod. Launch efficiency. Oh, right. So yeah, either 20% more health per pickup, or 7% less energy. Nah, I'm gonna keep the health. Oh, what have I got in terms of collectibles? Oh. Oh, new enemy types. Demolition Expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are entrusted with the use of explosives and dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variants to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. As well as Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained with the use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shield of dense Hiss resonance. Yep. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into the combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Yeah. In my mind, I'm like, oh, I wonder if, like, they think, from their perspective, they might think that they're fighting, like, I might look like a horrible monster, but because the Hiss is telling them that. And so they're actually very aware, but they just don't know what they're looking at. This is the floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it to a short distance. See the Dr. Darling presentation. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles, believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. I like the whimsicalness of the disk of launch codes launching shit. I love that idea. Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. So yeah, the communications group are the ones they're the spin doctors of the Bureau. The ones who fabricate the stories that they then give to the public so as to hide the truth. Ugh. I don't like their noises. But I don't want to kill any more of them. That's where I need to go, but I want to leave this here. Oh, what's this up here? Oh, clearance level 1.
This must open the door.
Oh. Yay, what's this? Oh, it's a control point. Yay. Alright, that must have saved it, although I cannot see the save thing for the achievements. Alright, well, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. This is a fascinating game. And I really want to see, I want to see more and I want to find out more. As I said, I love the whimsicalness of a floppy disk being the thing that gives me the power of telekinesis. And yeah, I can't wait to see what gives us the power of flight. And I don't know if we get any other powers. I honestly don't know. That might be the 3 objects of power we get. The gun, the disc. Although we have a shield as well, so maybe the shield is another object of power. I don't know. I guess I can't zoom in. I guess we'll find out. Check the links in the description for more of my social media pages and merchandise store page stuff. If you like the video a lot, consider sharing it using that share button down below. But whatever the case, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode of Control.